There we go.
Hey, wow.
Welcome, everybody. Good evening to Trojan Stadium for the live stream of the James Buchanan at Chambersburg girls soccer game. A little late getting started here, but we'll get going here as fast as we can. This event is being brought to you by midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog. I'm here tonight with Graham Messner, former boys soccer coach for the Trojans. Graham, we have a non-league game tonight, but
Yep.
it seems like these teams have kind of developed a little competitive rivalry here in the last few years.
Yeah, I mean it's they play in two different divisions. Obviously, Chambersburg plays in the Commonwealth, which is the big division, and Chambersburg's been very good the last couple of years. But last year, James Buchanan, who went to districts last year, and they went 10-7-3 last year. They were able to beat the Trojans 1-0 in Mercersburg. And the year before, here in Chambersburg, the Trojans were able to win that game 1-0. So, just kind of like the rubber match kind of a thing here tonight to see what happens here. And I think it's Chambersburg had a big win at State College over the weekend, and for them, they're just hoping that they'll be able to keep the ball rolling here right now. So.
Okay, so we should have a competitive game. We're going to take a break now, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and the start of the game.
Underwear. To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click bing boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement cost subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
WellSpan Sports Medicine, formerly Summit Sports Medicine.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the Air Force. Call 717-480-7257 or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Welcome back to Trojan Stadium for the James Buchanan at Chambersburg girls soccer game. We're just about ready to go through the starting lineups here on the field, so we'll go through them here in the booth. Graham, if you want to go ahead and give James Buchanan.
Sure. So the Rockets they come out in a 4-3-3 formation. I'm going to start from the back. The goalkeeper, her name is Aaliyah Fluent. The center backs are Jade Wolf and Kirsten Eichelberger. The outside backs are Chloe Kiefer and Caden Martin. And central midfielders, the central mid is Riley Heinball. Outside mids are Alexis Fluent and Hannah Kimmel. And then up top they have a group of three. They've scored 18 goals thus far. The outside players are Ashley Dukart and Carly Dinsmore. And the striker is Addie Kraus, and they kind of split that up as Kraus has 6 goals, Dinsmore has 5 goals, and Dukart has 7 goals. So they're pretty. You don't know who to look at real there. So it's a good
Good forward line.
good forward line. Yep.
Okay, for Chambersburg, starting in goal is Annie Metzger. The two center backs, they play a four across. Center backs are Ashley Bawell and Katarina Betris. On the outside are Olivia Martin and Savannah Wirtz. Defensive, we're going to do the national anthem here. We'll get back to that. Oh, no, I guess they're not. Defensive midfielder, they play a diamond in the middle of the field. So defensive midfielder is Nether Dean. The offensive midfielder in front of her is Gianna Weigel. And the two outside mids are Adeline Williams and Hannah Focia. And then starting up front, there'll be two up front tonight, Lindsay Swanger and Lane Kimple. And as far as the scoring, Adeline Williams and Lindsay Swanger each have 3 goals for Chambersburg. Nether Dean has 2 assists. Weigel's got an assist. And that's it for the scoring. So they've had some lower scoring games, I think, than James Buchanan has.
Yeah.
But it will be an interesting test. As you mentioned, Chambersburg beat State College 1-0 over the weekend. That's the first they've beaten them. They were 0-14 against them before.
Is that
So
right?
very
Yeah.
huge win for them, and they actually had 4 starters out too. Chambersburg did. So Coach Ed Franchi was very pleased with that result. He hopes it kind of carries through to today.
Well, after they got pasted 8-0 at Cumberland Valley, it's hard to, as a former coach, it's hard to get high school kids back mentally if you get beat that bad to come back and go up to State College, which is always a good quality program no matter what the sport
long
really.
trip.
Yeah, it's a long trip. Yep. So that was huge for them, I think.
Yeah, and James Buchanan is 5-2 so far this year. They are 2-2 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. They beat Everett, Annville, Cleona, and Biglerville in non-league games. Big Spring and Shippensburg in the division, and then their 2 division losses were to Northern York and Boiling Springs. Right now, the Rockets are ranked number 7 in Class 2A in District 3. Top 10 teams qualify for districts, so right now they're in good shape.
Yeah.
As Graham said, they were 10-7-3 last year, and they got the number 6 seed. Then they got into the quarterfinals, and they upset the number 3 seed, Lancaster Catholic. It was 0-0, and went to 10-9 in penalty kicks. It's an awful lot of drama to go through.
That's I have no fingernails left after that.
Right. And then in the semifinals, they lost to eventual champ Elko 6-1. There's sort of no shame in that because Elko, I think, at least got to the state championship.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So. And Chambersburg right now is 3-4. They're 2-3 in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth. They've beaten Gettysburg, Cedar Cliff, and State College. And they've lost games to Camp Hill, Carlisle, Central Dauphin, and Cumberland Valley. In District 3 Class 4A, they're currently ranked number 20, and only the top 16 get in. I think they got in at number 13 last year, so they've got some work to do to climb that ladder a little bit.
This is a game they got to win. It doesn't sound like it, but this is a game that they're going to want to come out of here with a win. And national anthem.
Yep. if that was somebody doing that live or not, but that was a pretty good rendition of the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, I was looking around,
She might be up in the press box on the other side. That's possible.
checking it out.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So we're ready to go here with James Buchanan under head coach Terry Appleby. He's been there for quite a while. And Chambersburg under Ed Franchi.
And like I was saying, Chambersburg needs to win this game, and James Buchanan, just by playing a 4A school for power rankings, this is a big game for them as well. It would solidify their spot there, at the 7th seed right now, Ed?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yep. So.
Yeah, I'm sure this win helped them a lot last year in the rankings.
Oh, huge.
Especially with Chambersburg making the playoffs too.
Chambersburg had a nice team last year. To shut down Gabby Laquana, who's a quality high school player, is big and probably gave them a lot of confidence too, going in against playing some of those other teams in districts last year.
I certainly think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Chambersburg has the opening tap, and we are underway here. Working back to the goalkeeper, Andy Metzger, kicks it out toward midfield. It's Adeline Williams passed it up front, but JB's going to recover that ball.
Ed, did JB have turf?
No.
They're still on
They built
grass?
a nice grass field there about 5 years ago or so, but it's pretty nice shape, but it's definitely still grass. So
Always different.
there are some teams they play, of course, in their division that have turf.
Sure.
I think Northern is still grass, but Greencastle and Boiling Springs for sure. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else in that division.
It's just a little bit different when you're playing.
It is. Savannah Wirtz with a throw in there. Chambersburg trying to press up here a little bit.
And JB will look to possess it. It's what Coach Appleby has said, that they're not like to keep the ball, don't like to go long, all that for the most part.
Another good defensive play by Chambersburg. I think it was Wirtz to hold the ball in the offensive end. Anna Fosha there, number 7, keeps it in, but JB's number 7 takes it away. It's 21. Katrina Betris clearing that ball up for Chambersburg. Back to pass to Betris again.
And they have big shoes to fill with Emily Mort graduating. She's playing at Lycoming right now, I think, and she was tough in the back and was a real solidifier for them. So, all these girls have to, obviously if you shut out State College, they have it figured out a little bit. Or they got it figured out after losing 8-0 to CV. But
yeah, well, CV is quite good. You have to know that.
Sure.
They're probably the best team. That's very close to being offsides, but there's a shot and a save by Andy Metzger. And that was number 22, Addie Kraus, with the shot for JB. Attempted through ball there. Tom Ashley Baldwell stopped that one for Chambersburg, number 19.
there you go.
Pass up to the front.
Got to take her on.
Nice pass in the middle for good defense by JB
Yeah, it
that
was.
time.
I didn't get her number, but that was a great play.
It was Chloe Kiefer, number 29, made that nice tackle back there for the Rockets. We're a far away from the field, sometimes it's hard to see those numbers on the front.
Yes.
So if they're turned the other way, just bear with us. We'll try to get them. So again, it works with the throw again. Eddie Krause again with the ball on the right side for JB. Tries to cross over.
Ashley Dukehart there in the middle. Just a little bit too much pace.
Good idea though. Nice diagonal pass.
Yep.
Dukehart had a defender on her, but she wasn't real tight to her, so there would have been some room if she'd gotten it. Annie Metzger with the goal kick here.
Everybody's still trying to figure themselves out a little bit.
As you mentioned beforehand, Grant, there's two different systems going on here. Chambersburg's got 4-4-2, 4 backs across, and then 4-person diamond in the middle, and then 2 up front. JB's going 4-3-3. That's going to be picked up by the goalkeeper, Aaliyah Fluent.
And I was looking at that just a little bit ago, Ed, and you know, all that, the 4-4-2, 4-3-3, it just always depends on how they're playing it and all that kind of stuff, because really you could be playing 2 different systems and actually the exact same system in a lot of ways. That's a great.
Good pass there from Gianna
Yeah.
Weigel. Didn't quite find the mark. Good tackle there by JB's number 7, Alexis Fluent. Kind of blind pass
Heather
there,
Dean.
yeah, kind of blind pass.
She keeps letting the ball play her right there. That's the second time.
That's Krause in there taking a shot.
Good shot.
Wide of the goal. It's going to go out for a James Buchanan throw. That was Hannah Kimmel on that
Yes.
throw in 14.
She's
It's going to be kicked out by the Trojan defense.
number 4, Jade Wolf. She can cover some ground. She really can.
Yeah, she's got the throw in here too.
Yeah.
Plays it short. Tries to save it, but it's going to be a goal kick for Chambersburg.
Yep.
That was Carly Dinsmore there, trying to keep that ball in for the Rockets. Good block there by Wolf.
Yeah.
Gianna Weigel sends it up to the far side. The Rocket defense gets there first. Can't clear the ball out. Here comes.
JB's got good speed.
They do. There's a pass inside. It's almost going to be a corner kick, but Chambersburg saved it in.
Yeah, I'm sure she wanted to do a little bit better with that, but she had it's a nice run, a little give and go on the outside there, brought it to the middle.
It's Dukehart over there on the left, yeah. You're right, they do look like they want to play the ball to the wings.
Yep.
Which, from what it looks like with their speed, that's probably a good idea.
Head up. It's another good ball. It's dangerous. Good first touch coming to when she came back to the ball towards the inside.
Savannah Wirtz had to clear that out. That's a header
Corner.
going to result in a corner kick for JB. First one of the game for either team. It's going to be Kraus with taking the kick, number 22.
It's a good ball.
Ooh,
That's foul.
yeah. That was
One in hard.
headed by Katarina Petrus, and while she was coming down, she kind of got her feet taken out from under her. Unintentionally, of course. Looks like she's going to be all right.
Yep.
Official just making sure she's all right there. It's a good officiating move there. Just hold the ball a little bit, give her a chance to check
Yeah.
herself out.
Good ball.
JB's putting a little high pressure on here.
Yeah, they are.
Keeping the ball in Chambersburg's end. Good move by Wirtz. But they still can't get it out. Throw in for Chambersburg. That'll be Wirtz taking it.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit quicker, a little bit more 1-2 touch to get that out of there, or we're going to have to switch the field.
Another throw in for Chambersburg. And they're going to bring number 20, Katie Parker, in the game. Looks like Wirtz is that Wirtz going to take a break? Yes. So Parker will be playing left outside defender. There's a nice shift to the field.
Good idea.
That was Weigel with that kick. That time's going to go too long for anybody to get to. So JB will throw in.
Chloe Kiefer with the throw.
Yep. It's Dinsmore coming all the way across. Their forwards seem to be in a situation where they're free to roam wherever they think they can do some damage.
Yeah.
Headed by Dinsmore there. Boswell plays it out to Parker. Going to be Chambersburg throw-in. Chambersburg just not putting passes
Yeah,
together
it's
here.
just look like they're just struggling a little bit.
Another Dean with the ball.
That was,
It's better.
yeah.
Great idea anyway. James Buchanan, their defenders are definitely playing up, and they're not really giving much room. I think they're going to probably have to maybe play a couple balls over the top and see if they can run it down. See how that maybe breaks it up a
Yep.
little bit.
Well, or the girls up top have got to, they have to come back to the ball a little bit harder. Just to stand there and post up isn't good enough. You have to come back to the ball a little bit. It provides that space that you need from where you left that mark behind there. That helps out a lot. So.
That was Vetrus coming in for Martin that time. Pass to Lane Kimple up top. But again, JB takes it right away. And they still kept it in bounds. Veterans clears it out.
It was a good job by Swanger to work back there.
Yep. That's one thing apparently she was doing very well on Saturday. And she already got back up top, but
Yeah. Well, you want your forwards to work back. You just do. I mean, Ed, you remember the guys back in the day? They were like those. Until the ball hit them on the feet, then they would just all of a sudden light up and start moving. Some guys would just stand up there and just.
yep. JB's working the ball down at left side again. Another throw in for the Rockets. So far, I would say JB's probably had about 70% of the possession here.
I'd say.
Certainly in territory-wise, anyway.
That's nice.
Another that's actually was a shot over there. I believe that was number 14, Hannah Kimmel taking it.
Yeah. That was a nice little cutback she did.
JB has blocked a lot of passes so far, and there's a pass ahead
That
to
girl,
Dinsmore.
she's got
going
some
to be
speed. Oh, going to call a PK?
It looks like
Yeah.
that's the case. Goalkeeper came out. Annie Metzger and Carly Dinsmore was on her way in there, and I believe Metzger tried to get the ball, but she certainly did get a good piece of Dinsmore.
Yeah, she got Dinsmore more than the
Yep.
ball because the ball rolled back to
Yep.
the fence.
So that's definitely a penalty kick for JB, and it looks like it's going to be number 15, Riley Heinball, to take the kick.
It's interesting.
And there it is. Good shot by Heinball. She didn't hold back on that
Nope.
one at all. She struck that very strongly.
That's why they told her to take it, Ed.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, well, she's playing center midfield. Haven't called her name yet, but
I know, that's why I thought. I was like,
know.
I haven't seen her touch the ball much, but if you touch it once a game and get a goal, it's all
true.
right.
Yeah, good percentage. So a costly mistake by the Chambersburg defense, and James Buchanan makes them pay. So we're at that 1-0 score that we've seen for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I hope for a lot of reasons that's not going to be the case. We certainly like to see a few more goals here. But I would
Chambersburg's going to need some more possession, Ed. I mean,
Yeah.
right now, just. And it's tough. You know, it's high school soccer. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. But it seems like they're not in a groove.
I don't think it's not really a shot kick toward the goal, but I think James Buchanan's strategy of playing Chambersburg, high press is really working right now, because they're getting a foot on a lot of the passes before they even get off the foot of the Chambersburg player,
Yep.
for one thing, and it's allowing the sweeper to really have nobody to cover back there. That's number 2, Kirsten Eichelberger back there. She's hardly had to play the ball at all because the midfielders and other defenders have taken care of it upfield.
Yeah, I think Ed, from on the backside from Chambersburg, I like to do the flat back thing, but be careful on some of these through balls because they have some speed. JB does, and
Yeah.
all you got to do is play that ball back behind there a little bit. There we go.
Break down the right side by Chambersburg. Couldn't get a shot off.
Ooh.
There was some contact.
Yeah,
Both players went down. Referee was right there.
Looked a little bit more clumsy than foul.
Yeah. That was Lindsay Swanger taking it down to the
No, that's
right
a
side
foul.
there.
She got
Yep.
pushed from behind there.
Yep. So Chambersburg at least get a chance to send one in here. They have not had a shot yet. JB now they have two. Not counting that penalty kick, of course.
You know, in these balls, you want to put it up in the air a little bit, test the keeper. You know, see what she does with the ball in the air a little bit.
Send the ball in there, but goalkeeper Aaliyah Fluent right there to
Yeah.
get it.
Well done.
That was actually a good play by the Chambersburg player to not have a foul. She kind of just went to the turf instead of hitting the keeper. That's a good move. Katie Parker sends it forward. Again, JB's on it first. Swanger tries to chip it over the top, but it's not successful, and Eichelberger plays it back out. That's Asia Thomas in there for Chambersburg, number 32, now playing up top. She's just a freshman, and I've heard she's got some pretty good speed. In the scorebook Saturday, in the state college game, she had about 5 or 6 shots, I think so.
Is that right?
They must have been getting something going up there.
Yeah. Oh, she's got that kind of
She's got
speed.
a
Get her
chance.
going, man.
There she goes. It's Thomas on the way. It was, I believe, yeah, it was tipped by JB, so that's going to be a corner kick for Chambersburg.
Yeah, she's got some speed.
That was Jade Wolf going down the field with her. So it went off Wolf's foot. Let's see who's going to take this for Trojans.
11.
Going to be Dean, another Dean. They only have one player in the box right now. Let's see what happens here. A little different setup, isn't it? Here they go in the box. Headed out by the Rockets. Dean tries to flick it back in. Now it's cleared.
Good clear.
That was Alexis Fluent that cleared that one out for JB. Katie Parker taking a throw for the Trojans.
Good
Swanger
turn.
in there.
It's a good turn there.
Thomas has it left side. Tries to get some help, but JB defender steps in. That's going to be a JB throw-in. And subs are coming in.
We got Lane Kemple from Chambersburg and Hannah Kimmel from JB coming back on.
JB only has 6 subs. It's not too bad out there. It's a little warm and sticky, but not too bad. Chambersburg, I think, has like 11 girls on the bench. Might make a difference late, but
And you said they just have 17 total, right?
yes. Yep. Yeah, there was no JV game tonight. I think Coach Appleby said that they tried to do it with like 26 players last year and it just didn't work out very well, so they figured they have less number this year, just play varsity. So here goes JB on a breakaway. There's a call out here in midfield.
I don't know what that is.
I think he's
You say
I think he's either
a holding?
either holding or a handball against Chambersburg. He must have blown the whistle before, because otherwise it was really late. You would normally give a chance to
No, play on.
yeah.
Advantage.
So JB will have a free kick out about 35 yards away or 45 yards away. Trojan defense moves up. Comes the kick.
Well, Katie Parker did a good job to even though that play was shut down for the free kick, she did a nice job to stay pace-wise. And I'm not quite sure who that was. I think it was Dukehart.
I think you're right. Sends it to the middle, but it's going to be picked up by JB. Then Parker gets it.
Yeah.
Down the line to Thomas, but Wolf is there.
That's well done.
Yep.
Kimple.
Kimple takes a shot well wide of the goal, but at least Chambersburg got a shot off. It's the first one that they've had. We've got almost 17 minutes left in the first half here. Still 1-0 James Buchanan on a penalty kick by Riley Heinball in the 24th minute.
Yeah, you know, if you got well 3 girls out now, but you know they're all still trying to figure it all out. Depending on how your matchups are, every game's a little bit different. You know, so
Yep.
it's not as easy as hey, we just did that at State College, we'll do that against James Buchanan. Personnel's different.
And I don't think State College is having a great year this year either. Chambersburg got an opportunity
There we go.
here. Another shot in.
Well done by the keeper.
Yep. It's Aaliyah Fluent on the
Yeah,
pickup for JB.
that had rebound
Yep.
all over it.
I think that was
That's a great
Swanger
punt.
on the shot. Ooh. Nothing called there.
Nah,
Nothing to play on, he says.
I say yeah, I think he's right.
Yep. Fosha now with the ball, and she dribbled it out of bounds, unfortunately. Couple more substitutions coming in the game. So for James Buchanan, it was Sakari Gossard came in, number 18. Didn't see who Chambersburg was. Parker does a nice job getting through
Yep.
the ball there and taking it
Oh,
away.
well done.
Trying to catch it.
Oh, you need a touch there.
Yep. Good attempt there. Kimple trying to get the ball back. Thomas tries to hit Kimple. Or not, excuse me, that was 24. That's Jerry Rodriguez. There's a good pass up. There's a nice one too. Thomas is not
Oh,
good defense by Wolf, I believe. Thomas kicks it through again, but it's going to go the whole way to the goalkeeper.
not a bad effort there.
Things are perking up a little bit for
Yes,
Chambersburg's
yep.
offense. Rodriguez again. Nicely taken away there by Kiefer. She sends it down the field. Boswell clears it out for Chambersburg, but it goes right to JB's number
Heinball.
Heinball, yep. Sends it early wide to Dinsmore. Couldn't quite keep it in. This looks like it might be a game of some fast breaks here. Might be how the goals are scored.
Yeah, you can see that.
There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of pressure deep on either end, but there are some fast break opportunities. Kimple takes a free kick, sends it in the middle, headed out by JB though.
Wow, she had some time there.
Another attempted through pass blocked by JB. Rodriguez sends it in and to Thomas, and then she kicks one toward the goal. It's going to be a shot because it was on goal.
You know
but-
what? Yeah, if she doesn't save it, it goes in.
Yep. Aaliyah Fluent picks the ball up easily for JB. Down to 13:25 left in the first half. Still 1-0 Rockets. I'd say the game has evened up a little bit here in terms of possession. Another throw in by Kiefer. Kraus and Betris playing each other there. Gonna be a goal kick. Chambers
It's
for free.
Swanger. No, it's not. Another Dean came back on
And
for Swanger.
Addison Lloyd making her first appearance, number 36. Coach to Franchi, get a few other girls in the game here, give somebody a break.
It's a tough one.
Nice play there by Annie Metzger coming out to
Yeah,
deny Dinsmore. That looked like it was going to be a 50-50, but she got there a little bit ahead of time. Good decision to come out, because otherwise it'd have been trouble.
No, it was. I think that's in the back of the net if she doesn't come
Yep.
out. It's not like back in the day, where you just come out and just take somebody out. I mean, you can't do that anymore.
Here we have a break by Chambersburg, but again, good defense.
Corner.
Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick. James Buchanan defenders have done a nice job.
Mm-hmm.
On a few times Chambersburg's had the ball looking in dangerous position. That was Dean out there in the corner, but I think it was Kirsten Eichelberger made the play for the Rockets. Comes the kick in. Fluid can't get to it. There's a header. Again, Chambersburg can't get a foot on it. They're trying, but
Oh yeah, it's a free for all.
yep. Rocket defender got enough on it to kick it out of the box, and that's going to make Chambersburg reset. However, Kraus now has the ball in a breakaway.
No,
she decides to shoot
decided
early.
to take a.
I think she kind of felt the defenders on her back and thought maybe I just better try it now.
Yeah.
But she didn't hit it cleanly.
I think in some ways because Metzger's not very tall. That's in some way you think I'm going to take a.
Yeah.
I might make one lob one over top of her kind of thing.
It certainly happened before. There's
Oh,
Rodriguez
that's
on a
good
break
great
now on the
tackle.
left side. And it's knocked out of bounds by Wolf for a Chambersburg throw. Katie Parker taking it.
That was a good stick there by Rodriguez.
Yep. Off a JB player out of bounds. Another Parker throw. Down to 10 minutes left in the first half. Another Chambersburg throw coming here. This time they're going to give it to Kimple.
Kimple again.
And she throws that quite a bit further, but it went over the Thomas's head. That's not going to count as a shot. I think they're just trying to get the foot on the ball, and it went right to Fluent. Petrus clears it up for Chambersburg.
See right there.
There's Boswell.
Play it
with the
behind.
pass
Yeah,
right
but
to
she
the-
saw it. That
Yep.
was well done.
Down in the corner. Again, good defense by JB.
Get on the backside.
Ball's right there at the end line.
Take the throw. Oh,
That was Eichelberger again, I believe, for JB.
that's good. Good touch.
Actually, I stand corrected. That was Caden Martin, number 21, down there in the corner. Made that nice play. Parker sends it back in, but Wolf heads it out. Rodriguez gets the ball outside, but it went off her leg. Good challenge by Kiefer.
Yeah, she's making a little difference in here right now, Rodriguez.
Yeah. Number 5 for JB comes back in. That's Dinsmore. Good bit of kickball going on for both sides right now.
Yeah, they're just.
Not a whole lot of passes on the ground.
She
But
get on the other side there.
there's a shot taken over the goal. That was Dinsmore took a crack. Not a bad idea.
Mm-mm.
And she hit it pretty well, too.
She had somebody on the other side there that been my first choice, but still a good hit.
Metzger takes the goal kick, and it's coming out here to Parker. Not a very long kick, but she put it in a good spot. Rodriguez sends it up front, but it goes right to the defender. Rodriguez again. She's been heavily involved here lately.
Yeah, she is.
That's Addison Lloyd kicking it up for Chambersburg to the corner.
Well done.
Shot that goes wide.
I'd like to see her keep that a little bit and go along the end line. You know, a couple more touches.
That was Adeline Williams over there, number 8 for Chambersburg. She's the one that scored the goal against State College on Saturday. Down to just over 6 minutes left in the first half. Since James Buchanan scored on a penalty kick, I would say Chambersburg probably had the majority of play here.
Yep. I think
Kind of woke him up a little bit, I think.
it did wake him up.
Be a Trojan throw in down here on the left side. Going to be Kimple, I believe. Yep.
She's got a decent throw.
Thomas heads the
There
ball
it is.
down,
Oh,
and there's a shot.
well done.
Trying to see who that was that took the shot. 16.
Weigel.
Yeah, Weigel. It's good. Good little header there by Thomas.
No, she put it down right for her. I thought she
Yep.
just need to get a little bit more on it.
Ball went out of bounds. Beat James Buchanan's possession. Another sub coming in for the Rockets. That's Justice Ryder, number 34. Thomas with the ball tries to send it through, but JP's going to pick that off. Kiefer has it.
Ooh.
Sends it back to Fluent.
Gosh.
And that could have been disastrous.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. I gotta wonder if the goalkeeper Fluent said send it back, or if she was just surprised by that. But they got it out of bounds anyway. And Kimple will throw in here. I would say James Buchanan has the edge in size back there, except for Thomas. Dukart sends it up, but it's retrieved by Chambersburg, and Weigel sends it out to the side to Williams.
There you
And
go.
there's Williams down the right side again.
Oh,
I think that was supposed to be a cross, but it went off the side of her foot a little bit.
yep, that was a good little move.
Williams has been more active on that right wing here in the
Yep.
last 15 minutes or so.
Good move, little quicker step.
JB's looking for a break here. That was Dinsmore fighting for the ball from JB. Another long pass up front for Trojans. Fluent's going to get there first, though.
That's good. That's a good idea.
Yep. That's what we were saying before. Try a couple of those and see how the defense reacts. And Fluent did well to come out and get that one. Chambersburg throw on the far side. Cleared out by the Rockets.
It's always tough to weight that ball from 35 yards out so it doesn't go to the keeper when you're going through or over
Yeah,
top.
especially on
turf.
turf.
Yeah.
Kraus sends one long. And Chambersburg clears it back toward their own end line. Metzger's going to get there to kick it out of bounds. going to come up to take the throw. Eddie Kraus comes back in the game for the Rockets, number 22. Dukart comes out. Kiefer's throwing is headed out by the Trojans. Dean sends one to the far side, but unfortunately there's nobody there except players wearing white. Ashley Baywell with a nice trap and gets rid of it. Back to her. Weigel sending a pass to the right corner again for Williams.
Nice ball. Turn it.
Again, good defense by Caden Martin over there for JB. She kept the ball in front of her, and Williams was trying to get it away from her, but couldn't do it. Chambersburg will throw it in here.
Yep.
Sends it back to a teammate. Back to the corner, but she's offsides. Chambersburg would have liked to have turned that ball and tried to kick it in toward the box, but they just couldn't get good position to do it. And we are under a minute here in the first half. JB throwing down along the sideline there, far
Yep.
side. Parker comes up to challenge, but JB now has control. And cleared out by Petrus.
That should,
Only 7 seconds left here.
yeah.
Not going to get a shot off, doesn't look like. Well, they're going to
Oh.
take one, but. And there's the end of the first half.
Okay.
So we've got a James Buchanan 1-0 lead over Chambersburg. In the 25th minute, Chambersburg was called for a foul inside the box, and it appeared to us to be a legitimate foul call.
Yep.
And Riley Heinball stepped up and hit a nice penalty kick, and that's the only scoring in the first half. We're going to take a break here, and we will be back with some analysis of the first half, and then we'll get back to the second half. For midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries often don't happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Brad Connor, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love, safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
WellSpan Sports Medicine, formerly Summit Sports Medicine. Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060. WellSpan Sports Medicine, formerly Summit Sports Medicine. Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
We are back here at Trojan Stadium for the James Buchanan at Chambersburg girls soccer match tonight. James Buchanan holds a 1-0 lead at halftime on a penalty kick goal by Riley Heinball in the 25th minute. Unofficial stats I have here: James Buchanan with 3 shots, Chambersburg with 2. James Buchanan 1 corner kick, Chambersburg 2. And each team's goalkeeper has 2 saves, and that's Aaliyah Fluent for JB and Annie Metzger for Chambersburg. Your impression first half so far, Graham?
The JB definitely, early in the game, I thought had most of the possession. Like you said, probably about 70-75% of the time. I think JB's speed up top is a concern a little bit, but less so in the last 20 minutes of the half, I think. Chambersburg seemed to get a little bit of momentum. They had a couple subs. I thought some people did some good things. Seemed a little bit more fresh than JB, I think. Possibly the sub situation is going to take its toll as we move forward. But there's just a lot of stuff. It's a lot of balls in the middle of the field, kind of playing, and it's a little herky jerky right now. Is about the best way I can say. There's not a whole lot of fluidity. But Chambersburg did have some runs into the box down there that probably should have done a little bit better with. But it's easy to second guess anybody at any point in time.
One thing I noticed was, it seemed like early in the game, Chambersburg, when they had the ball under defense, was trying to force it up the middle all the time. And the midfielders weren't really getting past the JB midfielders. And now it seems like when Chambersburg midfielders are getting it, they're looking for a diagonal pass to the opposite corner, maybe.
Yeah.
They've done it 3 or 4 times, loosening up the defense a little bit and giving their offensive players a little bit of chance to run under the ball.
Yeah, that deeper diagonal ball to the outside seems to be, it's effective. The ball gets there, and then there's a move or whatever. But you also got to credit JB's defense, because I do think that when they collapse back, I think they do a good job of taking up the proper space. So there's not a whole lot of anybody just running through free. So.
Yeah, Kadeen Martin has been the left defender for JB, and she's been going against mostly, I think, Adeline Williams out there on the right side, or JB's left side. They did get, I think, 1 ball coming across and 1 shot, but most of the time they never really got a chance to get a good cross off. And then early in the game, I think Chloe Kiefer and Jade Wolf on the other side were doing a real good job on defense for JB.
Yep. Yeah, nobody's really been able to really tee off on one, really. Either side. Somebody just come through there and having a nice open shot. So, which means both defenses are doing what they're supposed to do, is get in front of the ball. But I'd say, if I would make a prediction, I'd say 2-1. I'm not quite sure who yet. Probably the first 20 minutes will say a lot.
Yeah. As we mentioned in pregame, the last 2 times these teams have met, it's been a 1-0 score. JB won last year and Chambersburg the year before, which is where we sit right now.
Yeah, and again, like we said before the game, you know, everybody can sit around and go, well, it doesn't mean really anything. Well, it does mean a lot. And you know, when you're trying to get to the playoffs, and you need power ranking points. You need, and you're a bubble team. These games, you know, I used to when I was coaching. You know, I said these games do matter. You guys, maybe not standings wise, but they do matter. And if you want to get to the playoffs, you got to play these games like you're playing a conference game.
Absolutely. And Coach Franchi was saying that he thinks right now they're a little bit ahead of where they were last year at this time in terms of record and who they've beaten and so forth. But this is one he felt like, especially if he won this game tonight, then they would definitely be ahead because they lost to him last year. So if they lose to him again, then they're not going to be ahead of where they were last year. So it's a big game in that way too.
And confidence. I mean, they are young, you know, and so it's no matter who you're playing, you want to come in there and put a solid effort together. And this is a solid effort, but they're just not being able to break through right now. And like I said, I think this is an important game for them. Who do they play next, Ed?
Yeah, I do have. They're going to play tomorrow night at home against Redland, and I'm sure they think that's a winnable game too. And then they play Thursday at home against State College again.
Oh.
I think Saturday's game was moved from later in the season up. I'm not sure what the reason was for that, but it's interesting. That's what 5 days difference. They're playing the same team twice.
That's always fun.
It's easy to remember what happened the first time.
Right.
It was only a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And James Buchanan this week, I don't have their schedule, but I know Coach Appleby said they have 4 games this week, so he'll know a lot more about where they stand by the time the week rolls around.
Well, it's at least, you know, it's one of those years where there's not much rain.
True, not really enough.
No, there's not enough. I can show you my yard.
Yeah. We're about ready to kick off here, and JB will have the tap for the second half.
Deep ball.
I see Kirsten Eichelberger, number 2, is up there on the front line for JB now. That's a switch. She was playing defense. She's the one that kicks it in the middle there. Cleared out by Baywell, at least temporarily. Nice pass cut off there in the middle by Rockets.
Uh-oh.
And there's a ball inside, and
good save.
I think that's Faith Johnson.
She just get back in the net.
Faith Johnson now goalkeeper for Chambersburg. That was a nice stop by her. It's like a leg save. And a GB shot goes wide.
Yeah, that's the hold your breath moment for Ed Franchi.
Let's go check here. Eichelberger now dropped back to defense again. So she was up there as a wing there and caused some trouble for Chambersburg. So
maybe the idea is to high press, try to get something early.
Yep.
You know, which is take a touch.
Williams down the right side for Chambersburg now. And can't get the ball past Martin. The ball banged against the bleachers, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought there was some
hard throw, and it was not controlled by the Trojans. And Dean sends it back in, but kicked right out by JB. Williams has the ball down the right side. Trying to find Thomas down in the corner, but it's going to roll out of bounds. It's interesting, but on this side, Williams, she's gotten the ball a few times here in the last like 15 or 20 minutes or so, but she's not really been able to make a cross. And that time she had an opportunity, I think, if she had wanted to.
Yeah. It's interesting they have to have her playing on the right side now.
Now she's got it deep in the corner. And again, tries to cross at that time. Martin didn't give her any room, and it rolls out for a goal kick. Swanner there lifts it into the box. Wolf holds her
Mm.
ground, does not let Swanner get by her.
She tried.
And Fluent came out to get the ball. It was a good play, really, by all three players. Everybody did their job. Swanner just couldn't quite get around Wolf. It's Hannah Kimmel taking it down the left side, but Faith Johnson comes out. I'm assuming that's Faith Johnson. Coach Franchi said he was going to probably.
Well done.
Steal by Chambersburg. Still has control. Looking for somebody to pass to. But the Rockets come back to get it.
Corner.
Corner kick, yes. Let's see who's going to take it. It's going to be Dean, I believe, number 11. I hope that's Faith Johnson in goal. Coach Franchi said she was going to play the second half, but she's not wearing the same number that she's listed on the roster at. Let's see, Chambersburg, is there a 43 anywhere?
I don't see it.
Okay. There's a corner kick came in, and JB takes care of that. Dinsmore gets the ball out to the right side and goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
They were hoping for a breakaway there after the corner kick.
But Chambersburg played that well defensively. They dropped off. There's really no space to play it behind.
Comes off the right side again here, at the left side for JB. And it's broken up by Beatrice for Chambersburg, number 21. And Olivia Martin throws it in. And she will take the kick and send it down into the corner. Looks like it's going to be too far for her
Yeah.
teammate. Good idea.
It was the right idea, just it's too much.
Yeah, you have to learn how to put a little spin on the ball when you're doing that on turf. Because it's going to, if you don't, just like a golf shot hitting the green, if you don't have spin on it, it's going to roll out. As I see every time I put one on.
Yeah, right.
The rare times I put one on the green.
Nice.
Nice move there by Weigel. She's going to shoot, just wide to the right. That's been Chambersburg's best chance right there, I would say.
Yep.
Weigel made a nice move to get inside, but
Nice, great move to get inside.
I don't know where she was trying to put that, but the far corner would have been probably a better choice, but she hit the right side. It's a live stream broadcast. Comes James Buchanan on the attack. Kraus sends it out to the left side. Kimmel has it. She sends it in the middle. But Savannah
Yeah.
Wirtz cuts it off for Chambersburg. Now the Trojans are hoping to get something started, but again, JB's pressure gets it to him. Ball to Ducart on left wing, looking for a cross. Can't quite get it to she wanted to. Weigel again up to Thomas. But she's not going to win the foot race. That was Eichelberger got there first.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I would say that JB defenders look like they've played together for a while. They seem to have their roles pretty well defined.
a lot of communication as well.
Yep. Kimball throws it in for Chambersburg. Here comes a possibility.
Oh.
Bad trap, but gets
I
the ball
don't. I
back
think she
to
was.
Kimball.
I think she was taking a rip.
Kimball takes a shot, and it's going to be saved by Fluent. kicks one up, but it goes out of bounds. 32 minutes left here in the second half. JB clings to the 1-0 lead. Comes JB on another chance, but it's Nether Dean breaks that one up temporarily. And the ball goes out of bounds for Chambersburg throw-in by Wirtz.
It's kind of devolved back into the little trying to.
They got somebody open on the far wing here.
Yeah.
If they get it to her. She's calling for it, Kimple. And they send it over to her.
She's a good one to have it.
Well, a little bit of a heavy touch there, and she's got to fight to get it back. And she does. Ball inside to Weigel.
Give it to her.
To Kimple. There's a shot.
It's in.
And it's in. Good call, Graham. That was just the right height. I could tell that Aaliyah Fluent was just about in no man's land there. She was out away from the goal a little bit, and the ball just kind of dipped right over her head. It was a great shot by Kimple.
Yep.
31-20 or 31-18 left in the game. That'll be a goal for Lane Kimple, and the assist goes to Weigel.
It was Weigel.
Gianna Weigel.
Yep.
So now we got a new game here.
Yep.
Tied 1-1.
I was watching Weigel. You know, wasn't quite sure if she was going to give that up fast enough because the defender was coming. I'm like, give it.
Yep. Yeah, JB's defense was actually in decent position, but Kimple just had that little bit of opening on the outside, and she let it fly. Weigel sends another one in, but Fluent's there to pick that one up. Well, we're not going to have a 1-0 result here tonight. Dukart send that ball over to the middle. Now it looks like Kraus sends it in. JB still possession, but now they give it up. Weigel has it on the far side.
Chambersburg's they're very taut right there, right back in the defense right now. Positioning is really good. Spacing's right.
Yeah, James Buchanan definitely had some room in the first half down the wings, but they've kind of closed that off a little bit.
Yep.
Dean picks that one up for Chambersburg, but JB gets it right back. Now it's kicked away. Wolf defends for JB, but another chance for Chambersburg here. Here's Thomas coming into the box with the ball. Takes a kind of a weak shot, and Fluent's right there. Can't get a much better chance than that, but
yeah, that was not
guess
what she wanted to do.
No.
Let's just put it that way.
my guess was it was a left-footed shot, and it's probably not her strong foot.
Well, she had it on her right. You know, when she
Okay.
first got it, it looked
Yeah.
like she had it, and then it almost looked like she decided that's what she was going to do. I don't know. Might be one of the situations where the ball gets in the middle of you, where
Yeah.
you don't know what to do.
Yep.
And
Out of bounds here for JB's throw-in. Got number 3, Sadie Garbinski, coming in for the Rockets. It'll be
Hannah Kimmel on the throw.
Yep. Sends it back to Wolf. Trying to find Thomas again. Kimmel sends it wide for the Rockets. Wirtz plays for
That's a
Chambersburg
great
to
ball there.
Thomas. Yep. Just have to turn and look for somebody.
There it is. Not so much.
Yep. Once again, Wolf covered a lot of ground to get over there and
Yep.
recover that for the Rockets. Katie Martin sent that out for JB. She's playing left defender for them. Dean with a nice little move there to
Yep.
change direction to Thomas. Tries for the corner, but goes too far.
That's the right idea.
Yep. It'll be Chloe Kiefer on the throw-in for the Rockets. Out off one of their players, so Wirtz will throw in for the Trojans. Wirtz sends one in again, but that's going to be controlled by, no, back to Chambersburg now. There's Thomas with another opportunity. She
Well
passes
done.
off to Kimple, and she gets another shot, but that time it went high and wide.
She got to it, leaning back on it.
Good pass by Thomas, though.
It's a very good
She did
pass.
put it ahead of her. So it was Adeline Williams out here on the right side that was getting some chances. Now it's Lane Kimple.
Good little flick on.
Addie Kraus with the ball for JB. She sends it ahead to Dukart.
Oh, she needs to watch out.
Goalkeeper for Chambersburg, Faith Johnson, comes out and makes a nice save. Took it right off the foot of Dukart. That looked very promising for the Rockets there for a couple seconds. Again, if the goalkeeper hadn't come out, Dukart would have had a one-on-one chance. Here they are again. Kraus tries to corral it there. Kicked in deep. It's going to go to Johnson. Kimmel with a kind of a shoulder trap there.
It was going
I'm not sure if that's intentional, but it worked. She sends it across the other side where Wirtz is battling with Kraus over there for the ball. So it's going to go out for a JB throw. Here comes Skylar Garlick into the game for the Rockets, number 6. So I think he's pretty much used everybody on his bench, as far as I can tell. Alexis fluent with a throw in there for the Rockets. Johnson comes out to collect that ball before anything can happen.
Oof.
Throw out to the side.
Get going.
Kimple saves it. Gets it back. But it's blocked this time. Dean now sends one up toward Thomas, but it's Michael Berger to the rescue there, I think. No, that was Martin, Kadeen Martin. Chambersburg is going to bring in, can't see her.
24.
Yep, 24. It's Jerry Rodriguez, who played pretty well in the first
Yeah,
half.
she did.
She made a little impact when she came in. Out of bounds for a Trojan throw-in. That'll be Wirtz, I believe. Yep. Goes down the sideline. Played out for a goal kick. Good defense there by Chloe Kiefer. Made sure it went off a Chambersburg player, not her. So
It's kind of a time of the game where you're just trying to, just trying to get through. I think that JB needs some subs and try to stay fresh. And Chambersburg just needs, I think, a spark a little bit or something exciting for them to kind of get going on right now.
Johnson boots the ball out toward midfield, but it goes out of bounds for thrown by Chloe Kiefer. Flicked in and headed out by Katerina Bettis.
Yep.
ball down the right corner. Looks like Baywell's over there, and nice clear on her part, but again, good pressure by JB there. Warts with another throw.
Yeah.
Who doesn't feel for another throw? Weigel tries a move, sends it out.
She is.
Pass inside to Rodriguez, but she couldn't get a good trap on it. And Dean's there to pick it up. Trying back again. That was an attempted shot, but it was blocked pretty quickly. And there's a nice play by Martin, Nadine Martin, or Caden Martin.
Well done.
Rodriguez gets control.
That's a great ball. There she is again. Give it back.
There's Rodriguez with it. Oh. Kimple with a chip in. The ball is still now it's dead ball.
It's good effort.
Yep. So good passing there by Chambersburg and Caden Martin made a nice play there on defense for the Rockets. Rodriguez had a chance. It was almost on her foot to get a shot.
Yeah,
off,
it was.
It just spun a little bit out of control.
Yep. But the pass to her was right.
Yep. Weigel with a header in there, and Rodriguez fighting for it.
Yep.
She's kind of added some spark, I would say. You said they were looking for a spark. I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Weigel goes in, tries to get the ball off Kiefer's, but Kiefer kicks it out.
Sometimes you got those guys on this. You're like, okay, we got to get something. Guys got the wild-eyed look.
Just energetic.
Just go run around and raise Cain.
I think that was supposed to be a cross, but sent it on the ground, and Aaliyah Fluent was there to pick it up easily. Well, I guess the Dukart, she makes a nice pass there to, I think, Kimmel. Kimmel tries to go inside, gets it back.
Ooh.
This time, though, it's broken up by Baywell, I believe that was, or Boswell.
We got 20 minutes left now, Eddie.
There's a steal by JB.
The old fourth quarter that used to be.
Yeah, there you go. That was Jade Wolf on the play there earlier for JB. Sent in by Eichelberger. Dukart trying to find somebody to pass to. She had to go drop it back, but the Rockets still on attack here. Now it's broken up. Comes to Kimple on the right side.
Yep.
She's got
played her feet.
She's got 3 other people available, and she sends a diagonal ball to the far side, but a little too far for Weigel. So it rolled out of bounds.
And some girls up top there, they just kind of kept drifting along with the defender instead of stopping, and trying to,
Weigel has the ball taken away there, and now we got a foot race on the far side. Wirtz against Dinsmore. And then it's cleared out, I think, by Betras. Williams is taking on the left side now, Graham.
It's a good ball.
Yeah, it is. Trying to see who that was for JB.
It's dark over there.
Yeah. I believe that was I think it was Alexis Fluent. Yes, it was. It was a nice ball she sent in there. JB will throw it in again. Martin.
That's a
Kraus
good ball.
sends in a nice ball. Dinsmore trying to get to it, but it's cleared by, I think that was Wirtz with the clear.
Yes.
Down to 17 and a half left in the second half. Kimball throws it in, headed out by Chambersburg. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Yeah.
We've had very few fouls in this game.
Yeah.
I'd say, what, 4 maybe? I think there was 1 offsides. That's about it. Pass sent forward to Chambersburg, and Rodriguez had a shot at it, but went past. She's
Ooh.
battling for it now. She's got possession. Tries to pass it in diagonally, but there was nobody there to get it. Not a bad idea, but I don't think she looked first. She just sent it across. Fluent was able to come out and get it.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a really good opportunity.
If she had looked up, I think she realized she probably could have taken another dribble and toward the goal. Ooh, Johnson kicks it out, but right to a JB player. That was Dinsmore over there. But it was too hard for her to control. Sia Thomas is in for Chambersburg, and also Addison Lloyd.
Yeah.
Giving Kimple and Dean a break for Chambersburg. I imagine once they come back in, they're probably in for the duration. It's not real hot out here tonight, but it's warm enough, and it's kind of humid, so.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Kimple. I think it was Swanger.
Have Swanger, okay.
Yeah, so Dean and Swanger came off.
All right. This ball chipped into the box, but Fluent will get there easily. She will send it out with a punt here. Although it goes off the side of her foot. See if they can save it in. Yeah, they do. That's Williams up there with the ball. She blocked another pass, but JB still was able to clear it. Weigel drops one back to Wirtz, who drops it back to Betris,
Like that.
who brings it over here to Parker. And Parker's going to try to get it down the wing, but
That's good pressure from JB there.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was Dukehart. Again, that's their speed helped them out there.
yeah, because they had a good opportunity to just switch the field there with just a couple passes, and
I think they thought that was going to be out of bounds. Well, it is now, but
yeah, it was weird.
ball just kind of spun on the turf. Eichelberger comes over to knock the ball out of bounds. So that's Kimble with the throw. Bounces into box once, but it's cleared. Williams, or that's Lloyd got a head on that one, but cleared again by JB.
They should know where her ball's gonna, how far she can throw it. It's,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a good solid throw.
Yep.
There should be somebody there to just skim that off.
Swanger is now back in the game.
Rodriguez coming off.
I wouldn't be afraid to put Rodriguez back in again after she gets a break.
No, I think she
Pass over here's way to Kimple.
she's got some good pace to her, and she
Kimball's going to try to do a move. Takes it to her left foot, sends it in the box, but I think that was Heinball cleared that out. Yeah, that's who it was. That one's cleared out by Eichelberger. So again, Kimble on a throw. We got 13 minutes left in this one in regulation. Bounces
my
once in the box
God.
for the second time. Somebody's got to get on those.
boy, when balls are bouncing in the box, that's
Here goes
Coach
Addie,
Appleby's about ready to,
Yep.
on one side he's got to.
Addie Krause with the ball for JB, trying to figure out what to do with it here. didn't see any available help, so she's trying to do it on her own. Hold it up. She did a great job of that.
Yeah, that was great. That was good D.
Eichelberger comes up, but it's taken away by the Trojans. Gonna go out for a Chambersburg throw in there. Yeah, Kraus was kind of on a one-person break, and then she was hoping that somebody's going to come up and help her out, but the ones that were up there were pretty well covered. She just didn't have anybody to pass to till a couple seconds went by.
Yeah.
Martin takes it away from Swanger on that one. But then Chambersburg breaks it up again. That's Williams over there. Tell you what, the referees are loving this game. Except for the penalty kick call, which we think was a good call. They haven't had to do a whole lot, which is nice to see. I'm sure they don't mind.
No. But there's nothing worse than whistle after whistle either.
Yes, you're right. Nice little move there by Katie Parker to get out of danger. And Chambersburg will have a throw in. Hannah Fosha back in the game for Chambersburg, number 7. Going to give Williams a break. Chambersburg definitely subbing more here in the second half than the Rockets. Don't know if it's
I
going
think
to be
she
a
got her
factor or
foot
not.
stepped on.
Yeah. I see a Thomas going down the right side for the Trojans. Still has it. I think she tried to get a shot off there. And it does go to another Chambersburg player, but goes over the top. I think that was Fosha. Got her foot on that one. Good run by Thomas there.
She does a good drag tackle. You know, she got those long legs. There's all these guys you always used to hate play against. You just think you have them, and all of a sudden here comes the big drag leg.
Chloe Kiefer out there. Ball
If
for
she-
JB. Clears it out.
She works pretty hard on some things. She you know, by the time she's a junior, senior, she could be dangerous.
Yep.
Serious.
He's over there now. And the ball is going to be out for a corner kick. That'll be the Trojans' 4th one of the game. The JB's 1. But they haven't really come close on any of these
Yeah.
to creating anything dangerous. Under 10 minutes now. And we are in a 1-1 tie. There's a good kick.
That's
in.
a great ball.
Heather Dean got a hit, and there we go. Trying to see who it was.
Right? There's so many people in there.
Heather Dean had the header that came across. I think it was Lloyd. I think it was number 36, Addison Lloyd. If that's the case, that'd be her first varsity goal. I didn't hear what the announcer said, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I thought I just heard Rich Vincenti speaking Korean. It was hard to couldn't hear what he said.
Well, we know the assist was from Heather Dean.
Is that who headed it first?
Yes, she headed it back
Back
across the
across.
goal. I mean, she was wide open. There was a beautiful corner kick in. I have to figure out who that was. But it was a beautiful kick to the far side of the box, and Dean was open. Just had a nice line drive header back to the other side, and Lloyd was right there to head it in.
Oh,
Very,
gosh.
very nicely done goal by the Trojans.
All started with a quality corner.
Yep. So now it's on to JB. They got 9 minutes left here. They got to find a way to tie it up. They've held the lead for quite a while. Chambersburg's fought back here in the second half with a pair of goals.
Told you, man. That was going to be 2-1, Ed.
Well, you did call that. We're not done yet, though.
That's right.
JB has a ball down at Chambersburg's end with another throw in for Chloe Kiefer. And Mortz knocks it out of bounds. Another throw in for the Rockets. There's a ball that gets through everybody. And that's going to go for a corner kick for JB. That was headed out by Boswell for Chambersburg.
One of those things. Know what your job is here. If you're the Trojans,
Trying to see who's taking this
make
kick.
sure you stay with your player.
Ball still in the box. Chambersburg clears it out. Boswell. Rockets get a foot on it and send it toward goal, but it's going to go wide right.
No, it looked like they were well prepared for it. Had both girls on the posts, and the girls went with their marks. It sounds really simple, Ed. You're just supposed to stay with your mark, but as you know how that goes, all it does is a shiny object up in the stands, and you're a half a block behind.
Yep. Thomas hits a little pass out to Kimple.
Give it to her.
Ball went out of bounds. That was close. But the official's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's on the line, he's probably not going to miss that call. Thomas goes over Martin's back. That's going to be a foul against Chambersburg. She kind of got caught midair there and really had no other place to go, but came right down to Martin's back. Eichelberger takes the kick. Kimple retrieves it. Now it's Alexis Fluent has the ball for JB. Now they try to go into the middle of the Kraus. It looks like Chambersburg
Well
gets
done.
out to Katie Parker here.
Did very well with that.
She gets it up. Right over the foot of Kimple. So Alexis Fluent will throw it in here to Heinball, who kicks it into the middle. It'll flip to Kimple, back to Weigel. Weigel still has control of it. She sends it up, but
Well, good idea.
Caden Martin with another nice play to cut that one off. Addie Kraus sends it deep for the Rockets into the right corner. Ball went out of bounds, and it's going to be a Chambersburg throw-in. And Williams is going to come back in. Adeline Williams. Going to give Kimple a break, looks like. So Coach Franchi's definitely rotating her players a lot here in the last 20 minutes or so. Deep throw, with that throw for Chambersburg went in the middle, and Heinball tried to get a kick on it. Now Addie Kraus has it. She sends a shot right in, straight to the goal.
It was a good hit. I'm sure she wanted a little bit more on it, but
That was Faith Johnson with the save. Didn't have to do much on that. The ball was hit hard, but it was hit right at her.
she's got good hands though. She doesn't. She
so far,
doesn't.
yeah. Williams now sends it in the middle to Swanger, who can't quite complete the pass, and JB picks it off. Eichelberger sends it up longer. Battle's going on here to get possession. That's Kraus wins that battle. But then it's taken away. Now we have Williams trying to find Thomas in the corner. Nobody else up there at the moment. She does send it across the middle. Then we
Well
got somebody.
done.
There's Lindsay Swanger with a shot.
She's gonna wake up in the middle of the night tonight, going out, and I'd make that one happen.
Leah Fluent right there for the Rockets. She was in the right place.
That was a great ball.
And that was a very well set up play by Chambersburg. Swanger just, if she hit to either corner, I think she might have been able to get it, but she hit it right to the middle. And we have a call on the far side. Not sure what we have here. I guess they're just holding for a sub. Thomas is coming off. Trojan throw in. We're down to 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, Thomas did a nice job crossing that ball.
Yep. Ball passed into Nether Dean. She brings it out wide to Kimple. And she loses it to JB. That was Dukart made that, came back and get that ball for the Rockets. Now Heinball trying to get free. Is that Kraus? That's Kraus. Now Alexis Fluent has it. Trojan's trying to get the ball wide on the far side, and they send it out of bounds though. playing in the middle now. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
She had been over here on the near side.
3:22 left.
Martin controls that one and sends it up Chambersburg side of the field. That's going to be a foul against Chambersburg there. Kind of stuck her foot in and tripped the player up. Hindball's going to take this kick, send it deep.
That's a good ball.
It is. Good play there by, I think it was it Baywa or was it Boswell? Nope, that was Bettis, Katarina Bettis, number 21. Dangerous play by the Rockets.
Yeah,
there.
that was a good play because of
Great free kick by Hindball.
Mm-hmm.
Right over the top of the defense, but not too far that the goalkeeper can come out and get it. Now we have Swanger on the run. Trying to see if she can do it one-on-one here. Nope. Chloe Kiefer has it now. Swanger trying to still get back into it. Kiefer kicks it out of bounds.
Like a badger.
That was a good battle.
Yeah, it was.
For about, what, 30 yards?
Yeah, that's
They're probably both going.
yeah.
2 minutes left now. So Chambersburg probably going to take a little bit of time here on this throw. It's going to be Kimple, so they brought her in from the middle of the field. Now they're going to try to spend some time in a corner. JB kicks it out for throw in, looks like. Yep. So that time, Chambersburg knocks it out for a goal kick. Those are the balls you have to trap better than that. Hit her shin and went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Because if you can hold it in there, it's seconds and seconds and seconds going away. JB's got to find a way to get.
Yeah, they got to get the ball forward.
They got to get possession first.
Yeah.
That's headed deep. That's going to go out of bounds for another goal kick. Oh, she kicked it up to her team. That's actually not a bad play.
That's a good play.
That saves some seconds there. Trojans win that battle and send it over to, that's Gianna Weigel. That's a free kick for Chambersburg. That's outside the box, but that's going to waste some time. We only have 37 seconds left, so this might do it.
Yeah.
That was a good call. She had her leg taken out.
Oh, she did, absolutely. It was a good trap on her part, too.
Yep.
That was a
With
good
a
hit.
shot and a save by Fluent.
I don't know what the hurry on that
I was
was.
going to say, I'd taken a lot more time on that. Great save by Fluent, though. That was going to go upper left corner. But now the ball went out for Chambersburg, so it's just 10 seconds left. This pretty much ought to do it. They throw it in.
Okay.
Buchanan ball, but that's going to be all she wrote. And there's the final horn. So we have a final score. Chambersburg 2 and James Buchanan 1.
It's a well-played game.
It will. We'll take a break here, and we'll be back with some final thoughts.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries often don't happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Brad Connor, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love, safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 844 SHS team. Our team is here for you.
WellSpan Sports Medicine, formerly Summit Sports Medicine. Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
We're back here at Trojan Stadium where we got a final score of Chambersburg 2 and James Buchanan 1. I'm going to give a recap of the scoring here in the first half. In the 25th minute, Riley Heinball scored for James Buchanan on a penalty kick. Then in the second half, with 31:18 left, Chambersburg tied it up on a goal by Lane Kimple with the assist of Gianna Weigel. And then with just 9:33 remaining, it was Addison Lloyd for Chambersburg with the assist of Nether Dean on a really nice play after a corner kick.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, really, it was probably the best corner kick they took all night there, Ed, and Dean got a good head on it and redirected it back across the middle, and then Lloyd was able to just basically poke it in. And again, it's a good win for Chambersburg. Tough loss for JB, but they'll get some power points because they played Chambersburg. It's a big deal, and you know, I think going forward after beating State College, you got to win JB. Probably get a win tomorrow, Redland, and get a little momentum as they can, possibly slide into districts.
Yeah.
You said they're 20 right now, right?
Yeah. Well, you take this win, and if you get a win tomorrow, if they can beat State College again, that would be in pretty good shape.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I thought it was especially the first half, JB had a really good start, and I think the fact that they didn't score then until the penalty kick probably came back to haunt them a little bit because they had control early, just couldn't put one in the net. And once Chambersburg kind of settled down, and after that penalty kick, they kind of took control. Second half, I had Chambersburg for 8 shots and JB 4. And I guess it was Aaliyah Fluent made 3 saves for JB and Faith Johnson 2 for Chambersburg. There was definitely more scoring opportunities on both sides in the second half.
Yeah, no. Early in that second half, when they pushed up, was it Eichelberger? Is that who they're? Yeah,
just on that first play.
Yeah, the first play and that kind of stuff. But I thought that was an interesting, way to do it because sometimes, you want to get that momentum right out of halftime when it's you got the lead 1-0. You're hoping to get, if you can get the second goal. Then I can put the nail in the coffin sometimes, even though people call that the most dangerous lead in soccer, which is a 2-0 lead. But I'm sure if they could have, maybe something happened there. But it was a good gamble by Coach Appleby. But Chambersburg, like you said, they controlled most of the play in the second half and deserved the win.
Yep, I think you're right. Okay, that'll take care of it for Graham Messner and myself, Ed Gottwalls. This event is being brought to you by MidPennBroadcasting.com and the SportsPage.blog. Once again, the final score, Chambersburg 2 and James Buchanan 1. Thanks for joining us, and good night, everybody.
Thanks, Ed.